Hey everyone, it's Marsha and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I do my everyday makeup. This video is highly requested and your girl is finally coming in clutch with a tutorial, guys. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, just keep on watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. And my God shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. Alright, let's get into it. So I'll be starting off by priming my face. I'm going in with the W Airfit Pore Primer by W Lab. And I will be placing this on the areas of my face that I want to be more smooth. I love this formula because it really does blur your pores. And you guys will see in a second here, like how different the areas I put it on looks. Look at that, guys, so smooth. So after priming, I'm going to go into my brows and I'll be showing you what I'm using in a second here. So I'll be going in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay in the shade Rich Brown. And you guys, I like the shape of my eyebrows, so I'm not going to do too much outlining. I'm just going to fill it out. Some of the gel fell onto my eye, so that's why I'm looking down. But yeah, I'll just be filling my brows in, not going too crazy, but it takes me a while because I do like to extend the front part of my brows, just because I think it helps a bit when I contour my nose. It just makes everything look more defined. So I will be fast forwarding because this part took me so long and you guys don't need to sit through and watch that. As you can see, I am still working on my brows. I don't know about you, but my eyebrows need to be on point. If nothing else is on point, these eyebrows need to be on point, sis. I think I'm done now and I'm about to clean up. So I am going to be making these eyebrows sharp, okay? So I'm going in with the Dark Circle Eraser Concealer. This is by Maybelline in the shade Caramel. I was trying to show that to you, but the clip was blurry and I just decided to cut it out. But I'll be showing you the process of one brow and then I'm going to speed the video up. Okay guys, so I know someone is going to clock my wig in the comments. So let me just save myself before you guys say something. And I know you would have said something already because I am addressing this like 5 minutes into the video. But you guys, this wig was literally testing me. It was testing me, okay? So first of all, when I received the closure, the lace was dark brown. How did I order dark brown lace for my light skin? Tell me how. And then secondly, I made the wig way too big for my head. And I really didn't want to remake it because first of all, I tried to just do like patchwork on another wig and that was not working out. So I deconstructed that wig, reused the bundles with this frontal, and ended up making the wig way too big for my head. And I was not about to resew this again, y'all. So I was like, I can make it work. Child, it was not working, okay? I struggled. You can see the struggle. I ended up having to take this wig off and reinstalling it, and it still looks bad, you know, because the lace is just not my color. The wig was just too big. You know, I tried. It doesn't look too bad, but like it looks bad. I'm gonna try to insert a clip of what it looks like before I reconstructed it. But yeah, guys, just to say, I'm quickly blending out the concealer, and now I'm going to prime my eyes for eyeshadow. So I will be going in with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and that is in the color Original. The formula is the original formula, and I'm just gonna put that all over my eyelids. But yeah, you guys, please don't clock my wig. I know it looks terrible, but let's just allow it, okay? Next, I'm going to be doing some color correcting, and I'll be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin color correcting fluid in the shade Deep Peach. I'll be applying this to my chin and my under eyes. So I just have some scarring on my chin from having to wear a mask. Now, you know, we are in the middle of a pandemic, and this is something that's mandatory. However, my skin is not loving it. So while I wait for the color corrector to dry down, I'll be using this Artistry Color Quad palette. I got this palette when my sister was doing artistry. Sorry, when she was doing Amway. Sorry. I'm sure you guys have heard of Amway. You may know someone who's doing Amway. However, I'm not sure if this palette is still available. But these colors, you know, they're pretty neutral. I'm sure you can find them in some other palette. The colors I use the most is the dark brown and like the earthy red shade. But I'm just going to be placing the dark brown color into my crease, and I'll be blending that out. I'm going in with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend out that color corrector. I almost forgot that it was on my face. Usually I blend it out as soon as I put it on, but I've realized that it blends out better if I let it dry down a bit. So I'm just going to blend that out like I said, and then we'll go back to the eyeshadow. I'm going back into the artistry palette, and you guys, look at me struggle to point at the color. Ugh, that's sad. But anyways, I'm getting that my sister is on the couch behind me, and you know she was bugging from my facial expression. But anyways, I'm going back into that palette and I'm taking that earthy red tone color and I'm just placing that on top of the brown eyeshadow. Going back to my face, I'm using the Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser Concealer once again, and I'm going to apply this to the areas that I want highlighted. You guys, I am really surprised that I used my beauty blender throughout this whole entire video. I'm usually not a sponge girl. I really like my brushes. But recently when I went to Sephora, I shouldn't say recently, I actually got this beauty blender in October when I was getting married. I decided I want to try using a sponge again. So the girl at Sephora suggested that I buy the beauty blender brand because she said it doesn't absorb the product like other sponges do. And I'm telling you, you guys, it's a little bit pricey, you know, for a sponge, but it is the truth. Next, I'll be using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Matte Foundation in the shade 350. And I'm surprised that this is matching me right now because last year I had to go and get 320 because this one was just a little bit too yellow. But honestly, you guys, I normally don't use foundation for my everyday makeup. I will just do concealer and then I'll contour with like a darker shade of foundation, but I never put foundation all over my face. However, I'm doing that today because as you can see, I have some friends on my chin that I'm trying to get rid of. So I did go in with a bit of foundation because my concealer is really for highlighting and I'm not trying to have a ghostly face. So I decided I'd go in with the 350 because it is a little bit darker and you know it won't look as bad with like my chin area and my lower half of my face being darker. Okay guys, so this is the foundation I was talking about earlier. I don't like to contour with powder. So I use this foundation, and it's the MAC Studio Sculpt foundation in the shade NW45, and I use this to plan out like where I want my contour, and then I go over it later with a little bit of powder or bronzer. So now I'm just contouring my forehead. I try to contour and leave like a little half circle, if that makes sense, over my brows, because then it really reduces the size of my forehead. And I already have like a really big head, so contouring like helps to make it not look as bad, you know? So yeah, I'm just going to blend that out, and I know it looks a little bit harsh right now, you know, I'm trying to reduce the 5-head, guys, trying. I'm going to go back in later with my beauty blender and fix those harsh lines. It's me still trying to fix this wig for me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to make it look better. Next, I'll be contouring my nose. Yes, this is also another part of my face I need to make smaller. Before anyone comes in the comments and ask me why I'm saying I have a big forehead and I have a big nose, girl, it's reality. My forehead's big, my nose is big. This is what makeup is for, okay? It's so I can catfish. Y'all are gonna see how I literally transform before your eyes, okay? My nose gonna be looking snatched, my cheeks gonna be looking snatched, my forehead will not be a 5-head anymore. And dear husband, I know you will watch this video, so I'm on cute day number 20. So I'm taking my Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 330, and I'll just be putting this under my eyes because I want them to be a little bit brighter. I'm not going to put much. Literally, I find that this product a little bit goes a long way, so I'm only going to put about that much, and then I'm going to blend. I'm also going to take this down my nose and then a little bit on my forehead. Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm also putting this on my eyelid. I'm just taking like the excess product and I'm putting it there so that later when I go back in with the gold eyeshadow, it can pop a little bit more. For this part of the video, I'll be talking a little bit less because I am just going in and fixing whatever I see needs to be fixed. So right here, I'm just adding some more brown to my eyelid, and then I'm dragging that down to my nose so that it can help with the contour work that I did earlier. So now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty powder, and I'm in the shade Banana. And I don't really like to bake, you guys, because it really leaves like fine lines under my eyes. So I'm just taking this mostly on my nose so that my contour can pop more, and then just a little bit in that area where I put that lighter shade of concealer so that it can look brighter. I'm also going to be taking this powder under my contour, and honestly guys, this is not something that I like doing because I find that the powder never wants to brush away from me. When I watch other people's videos, like it brushes away like so effortlessly and flawlessly for them, but when I do it, it just wants to stay the way that I apply it. And also, I generally don't use the shade. I use the Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Honey, but I didn't have it in front of me, and I was thinking like, I'm just filming this video for you guys and I'm not going anywhere, so it really didn't matter to me. But honestly, like if you want like a better finish for photos per se, I would suggest really using the Honey, or you know, a darker shade. I would suggest using a darker shade than what you use under your eyes, because it's really going to help for the flashback. It's going to help you to not look like ghostly, if that makes sense. But you guys, these are the things we do so that we can be out here looking snatched. Okay, now I'm going back into the eyeshadow palette and I'm putting that gold color on my eyelid. And I'm using the Urban Decay brush from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm going in with the flat side, and then I flip it over and I use the fluffy side to just blend that the gold color out better. So you'll see me like flipping the brush back and forth depending on like what I want the powder to do, how I want the powder to move. Okay guys, so I've also sped up this part of the video, and you'll see that I speed up a lot of the video just because I don't want this to be too long. But what I'm doing here is I'm also going back in with my BH Cosmetics brush. I don't remember exactly what the name of it is, but I'm just using that to deepen the color of the outer corner so I can have like a more smoky eye look. So I'm finally done with shadow, and I'll be going in with this MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC45, and I'm going to be using that to brush away that powder that I put under my contour earlier. You will see me like aggressively brushing. I don't know if you guys remember me saying earlier that the powder never wants to come off for me. I'm literally like pressing that brush aggressively into my face, because on camera it was still looking pretty white, but now that I'm rewatching the video, you know, it doesn't look that bad. But this side you can tell, like I really have to be working that powder into my face to tone down that white shade. And this is why I was saying that if you are going to do this, I know not a lot of people, sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied, but I know that not a lot of people bake under their contour. But if this is something that you do, I really highly recommend using a darker shade of powder. And I'm also going to take this on my forehead, and I'm putting that on top of my contour as well, so it doesn't look as harsh and as dark. You guys, I'm so sorry, I forgot to show the product for this part, but I'm actually using the MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC43, and I'm using a little bit lighter of a powder because I still want under my eyes to be brighter. You guys, right now I am cringing seeing that under my contour has a white hue. I don't like that, and I hope that I go back and fix this. I think I fixed this later on in the video. So right here, I'm just going in once again with the MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC45. And I'm just placing that over my eyebrows because I could see, it's not really showing up on camera, but when I was looking in my mirror, I could see like it just looked light because I just like shaped my eyebrows. So it looked a little bit lighter. So I'm trying to add some color there, and then I'm also gonna drag some of the powder down my nose just to, you know, fix everything up. And then next I'll be going into my powder contour, and I'm taking this Morphe palette in the shade Trailblazer, and I will be putting this on top of the foundation just so I can look a little bit more bronzed. And I'm also going to be dragging this down my face, trying to just get rid of like that white hue. I'm going to try to like put some all over my face and hopefully take away from how white that looks. Still using that Morphe bronzer, I'm gonna take that on my nose because I could see that the contour was gone, and so I was trying to bring some color back and, you know, keep my nose looking snatched. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that down my nose until I'm happy with it. So I'm just taking my beauty blender again, and I'm just trying to make sure everything looks seamless. So that is what I'm doing here. And next I'm going to go into eyeliner. Now guys, I'm using the Fenty Beauty in the shade Cause I'm Black, you know, cause I am. And I'm gonna really try. I feel like I did okay. I'm really not the greatest at winged liner, especially with like liquid liner, but it turned out pretty good. So I'm just going to do this eye on camera, and I mean obviously everything will be on camera, but once I'm done lining this eye, I'm gonna speed the video up. Guys, even sped up, this is taking forever. This is taking forever. Honestly, this is why I don't wear makeup every day. But I realize that now I've started a beauty channel, it's something that is going to be a part of my everyday life. But I don't know how I feel about doing wing eyeliner because, child, look how long this is taking me, and I sped the video up. Imagine how slow I'm going because I don't want to mess up. Imagine it. Anyways, guys, if you've made it this far, you're still hanging on, comment down below a purple heart so I know you guys are not just skipping through the video and you're actually watching the whole process. Okay guys, so I am just about done with my eyeliner and about to move into my favorite part, lashes. So right here I am just measuring it to see if I need to cut any off, and I think it was okay. Yeah, I didn't have to cut any of it off, so I'm just making sure that it's all good. And now I'm about to glue this one on, and you'll see my face again. My sister is doing the most, I tell you. So this was kind of hard for me, guys. It was hard to be looking into this tiny mirror and trying to glue lashes on. So I'm just gonna let you watch that and I'll fast forward through the video. So I'm about to go back into that artistry palette and I'm taking that earthy tone again and I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line. So lately I've been actually liking the look of no eyeshadow, no mascara on my bottom lash line. But today, you know, I was like, let me be a little extra. I'll put some mascara on. But you're gonna see me kind of struggle a little bit because this mascara is old as dirt. And I don't think I should be using it on my eye. But you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Now the moment we've all been waiting for, setting spray. I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter and it's me flinching at that first spray. Guys, this setting spray is kind of aggressive. But anyways, I'll be going in next with some blush. I love to set my face first and then do blush and highlighter. And most times, guys, I set my face like 3 times, but I just didn't do that today because I'm really not going anywhere. But the blush is in the shade Pinch Me, and this is my all-time favorite blush, you guys. Like, I remember getting matched with the shade when I used to be wearing MAC foundation like heavily. Now I'm all about that Fenty, you know what I'm saying? But You know, the girl matched me to the shade and I've been using this blush ever since. I have not bought any other blush, and I also don't wear makeup every day, so you know it's lasting me a few years. But yeah, you guys, next I'll be going in with the Naked 2 palette, and I'm just using one shade from this palette. I'm going in with Half Baked, and I'm just going to pop that in the inner corners of my eyes, my brow bone, and I also use this as a highlight color, so you'll see me do that later on in the video. Also, I think I forgot to mention where the lashes were from. I got these from Amazon. It was a set of 5, and I got these because I really wanted one of them from the set for my wedding day. I will say that that one was probably the most wearable one from all of the lashes. These ones are a bit more dramatic, and so the band of them are thicker and they're not very comfortable to wear. So I wouldn't recommend them, but if you guys want to know where I got them from, I can definitely find the link and link it down below for you guys. So next I'll be moving into my lips. I'm using North Show in the shade Dolce K. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Forever lipstick, and this is in the color N9. I think that's the color. And I'm just going to put a bit of this on top, and now I'm using an eyeliner. It's not lip liner, guys, but I just love it for my lips. I can't remember the brand, but I think the brand done rub off already. I had this pencil for so long, but it's in the shade Espresso. I'm just gonna line my lips lightly. And we have made it to the end of the video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this everyday makeup tutorial as much as I enjoyed filming it for you guys. Took me a little bit longer because of course I was stopping to show you guys all the products, and you know, wing liner ain't no joke, honey. I was taking my time because I was not trying to have to clean anything off of my face. I just wanted this to be done in one shot. But anyways, you guys, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. The button is literally right below this video. Click it now before you go. Share this video to your friends, your enemies, whoever. But yeah, you guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.